Welcome to the channel and welcome to 2026. I hope you all had a great New Year's Eve. Thank you to everyone who has supported the channel throughout 2025, and I hope you'll stick with me into 2026. Today we're looking at a Southern Indiana deadbeat mother, otherwise known as official misconduct, aka Tiffany Napier. Now we've just come through Christmas 2025, and for most of us it was a time for family and friends, maybe a few gifts that we actually wanted. Some people got presents, some, well, maybe they got a bag of coal, but the important part was spending time together. Most people opened their presents on December the 25th, Christmas Day. Tiffany, however, received a very special delivery, a summons personally served to her by the sheriff on Christmas Eve day. Tiffany, it's time to be held accountable. Now, this is a post from G-Swag, and it appeared on my YouTube feed this morning. Let's take a look at Tiffany's comment. Quote, "Because I haven't been paying child support to my ex G-Swag, I've just been giving our daughter money whenever she asks for it. What do you want me to say?" End quote. Alright, Napier, let's break this down. You claim you haven't been paying child support because you give your daughter money whenever she asks. That is not child support. Giving a child money on request is not the same as a court-ordered child support. Child support is money one parent pays to the other to help cover the costs of raising a child. Food, housing, clothing, healthcare, education, the list is endless. It exists to make sure a child's basic needs are met, regardless of whether the parents live together. And since this is in Indiana, let me make this very clear. Giving a child money directly whenever they ask does not satisfy a court-ordered child support obligation. Child support must be paid according to the court's order, usually on a set schedule, through the clerk of the court or the Indiana Child Support Bureau. Direct payments to a child are generally treated as gifts, not support, and they do not count toward child support. Now, I've already covered Napier's delinquency in 2 prior videos. Indiana DBM DBD, re-upload, and order to intervene. This time, on December the 24th, Napier was served with a summons to appear before the Harrison Superior Court. She's been sued by the state of Indiana on behalf of the father Billy for unpaid child support. The summons clearly states that failure to appear may result in a body attachment, meaning arrest. Now, let's go take a look at Napier's child support history, or more accurately, the lack of payment. On or about July 12, 2024, Napier was ordered to pay $63 a week in child support. At that time of the ruling, she was already $1,071 in arrears. Now, between June the 8th, 2024 and December 31, 2024, she was required to pay $1,827. She paid $650 in total. That works out to $22.41 per week over a 29-week period. Between January the 1st, 2025 and December 22nd, 2025, she owed $3,213. She paid $640. That's it. Now that works out to $12.55 per week over 51 weeks. Now, as at December 22nd, 2025, when this paperwork was filed, Napier owes $4,821 in back child support. Let me put that in another way. From June 8th, 2024 to December the 22nd, 2025, an 80-week period, Napier has paid a total of $1,290, or $16.12 12 per week. But hey, according to Napier, that's fine because she allegedly gives her daughter money whenever she needs it. So who needs a court order, right? Now, Napier, if you're going to argue that you can't pay because you don't have a job, well, there's plenty of videos on YouTube where judges have been very clear about this. Not working? Then sit in jail. Now, you told me in chat the other day that your alleged studies don't finish until January 2027. Maybe it's time to grow up and get a job. Wendy's could be hiring, and I hear they pay around $11.47 an hour. Ryder, don't think you're blameless here either. You talk about my kids and our kids. But where is your help paying Napier's child support? You claim you won about $25,000 in your raid lawsuit. You sold your truck for around $10,000, if memory serves. And you've just spent $1,500 on horses. That's money that could have gone towards helping your alleged girlfriend meet her legal obligations. Well, that's all I have for this video. As I learn more, I'll bring you updates. Maybe 2026 will involve bars in the future for Napier and Ryder. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.